Hey guys, it's CrystalRenèe here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining. In this video, I'll be showing you how to turn your IKEA Milsbo cabinet into a greenhouse. If you're interested to see how I do that, then stay tuned. So recently I felt like my plant area and my plants needed an upgrade for their area. So I went out to my local IKEA and purchased 2 tall Milsbo cabinets to add to this space you see here. So each cabinet came with a larger and a smaller box. Here I'm opening the smaller box, which contains the base of the cabinet. Inside the base, you will find the bars to attach to the legs of the cabinet. In your package, you will find 4 capped screws that will go to the base of the legs of your cabinet, and you will apply them like so. Now you're going to use the short, chunky screw to attach the legs to the bars. You will notice that the legs of the cabinet has 2 different patterns on them. Be sure to align each leg with the same pattern on the same side. One is for the front and one is for the back. I found that it was much easier to put in the screws with the bars laying on its side, facing up. Here I'm attaching both sides with the longer bars to complete the rectangle. Here's what your base should look like once this step is finished. Now you're going to apply the bottom half of your base. Be sure to have the tabs that stick out facing the legs with the larger hole in them. You're going to use 6 of your short, chunky screws on this section. Here's what that should look like once finished. Now you're going to add the top layer of your base so that you can start drilling your hole. Now this step is optional depending on if you want to have a hole for your cords to run through or not. Now to avoid the mistake that I made, please invest in a drill that has a cord that you will need to plug in. because the wireless drill that runs by battery will not give enough power for this project, and it will definitely burn out your drill, as you will see mine did here. So I did end up going out and investing in a new power drill that got the job done. You're going to want to drill a hole in the top base and the bottom base. And be sure to vacuum up the metal bits and pieces and fragments that will be flying all over your base and your floors possibly. That way you don't get cut. Now to dress up your hole and to avoid your cords being cut by the hole, you want to purchase some 2-inch grommets that will go onto the base of your cabinet. I will be posting all items used in this video in the description below. So here I am following the same steps for the second cabinet, but this time I'm putting the hole on the right side. You want to put the hole closest to your outlet, and because this cabinet will be on the left side of the outlet, I'm going to put the hole on the right. I almost forgot to mention, you may want to put something underneath your base to catch the metal fragments that fall beneath so that you don't have metal all over your surface. Now for this next part, you want to remove the top of the base so that you can apply the frame. You're going to want to use the long chunky screws for this part. Now after all 4 sides are up, reapply top base. Add the last small piece of the frame to the back of the base with the small screw and use the 4 chunkier screws to apply the top, and it should look like this. Now when applying the glass, you want to put it in at an angle. Be very careful when sliding over the hole that you created. You want to remove the grommet before doing this. You also want to press a little firmly down the sides of the glass just to ensure that it is in place. There will be 2 little notches at the bottom of the base that you want to slide the base of your glass over to ensure that it is locked in. Before applying the 2 side glass panels, you want to use the white brackets to secure the back glass to make sure that it stays in place. Follow the same steps with the side panels. Now you want to secure the middle bracket on the back of your cabinet. You want to tighten it at this point. That way you ensure all your glass is secure. Now you can reapply your grommet. Insert 2 capsule-like metal screws to holes of the front of your cabinet to apply your doors. Insert long metal bar to the top to secure your doors. Now, I opted to go with custom door handles that I did purchase from Etsy. I will have it linked down below. This is optional. In order for them to fit your cabinet, you will have to purchase some adapters that you will attach the handles to and then apply them to your cabinet. That way they fit. Once your handles are applied, this is what it will look like. I think it looks great and gives a great finishing touch. Well, that is it for this video. If you watched to the end, you're greatly appreciated. And stay tuned for my next video where I show you how I customize my cabinets to give them a personal touch. And as I always say, enjoy peace, spread love, and be blessed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you never miss a post. Share with all your planty friends. And follow me on my Instagram so that we can interact.